Hey guys, it's Jeremy Blanton with RE/MAX Southern Shores, and I'm here with another 2-Minute Tuesday where this week we're going to discuss how much should we offer on that property. Let's get started. Alright, so you found the property that you want to put an offer in on. Awesome! But you're trying to figure out how much should I actually put in as an amount. Today we're going to discuss this, so let's put 2 minutes on the clock and let's get going. So, for today's purposes, we're going to just say that this property is listed at $200,000, and we're trying to figure out what should we offer. Should we go in at $175,000? Should we go in at $200,000? Should we go somewhere in between? Should we go more? You don't know, and I have to be honest with you. To really answer this question in the best possible situation, it's going to be on an as-is basis, meaning each situation is completely different, and each place is going to be different as to what you offer. For example, if the property is like one in my neighborhood that recently sold, it was listed at $190,000. My buyers went in at $190,000 and they still lost the property. Why? In that case, it was a multiple offer situation. So sometimes you might have to offer more than what the actual asking price is. Here's what should happen in every situation when you're looking at buying a property. Your agent should go for you onto the MLS and they should do a full comparative market analysis of properties similar to the one you're looking at purchasing to figure out what is it worth. What is that actual property worth? What is its value? And based on what they tell you, then you can make your offer. So if the agent goes and does their job properly and pulls on the information and finds that that house is really only worth $178,000, you don't want to go in offering $190,000 because number one, you're going to end up, if you're paying cash, with negative equity in the property right away, or if you're trying to do financing, it's never going to appraise. So it's important that you have an agent who's going to take the time to pull all that information, give you all that stats, and they should be able to give you a range to say, here's where I think the property should sell, somewhere in this range. And based on that, you can then make your offer and put it in. Now that's not saying they're going to accept it, just like it's not saying if you went in much lower that they wouldn't accept that. I've seen those things happen in the past. Honestly, at the end of the day, when it comes to prices on homes, while we have a guide of what we think it should sell for, ultimately at the end of the day it comes down to a buyer and a seller getting together and making an agreement that they're both going to be happy with. So I hope you guys found value in this today. If so, make sure to give it a thumbs up, share this with your friends, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.